Good morning and welcome to Academica Field here in the heart of Turlock, California, the heart of the Central Valley here in California. My name is Charles Wolin and welcome to Path2Pro 2021. 2 days of young professionals trying to ply their trade with soccer clubs all over the country and all across the world here. And we've got 5 games today here on Friday. The first game is going to be an all-women's game, the first time that this has ever happened in Path2Pro history. And that was led and motivated by Path2Pro's very own Callista Tyree, who made this happen today. So we're very, very excited, joyful, and pumped to bring you this first game between Team Lavelle and Team Macario, the first ever women's combine match here at Path2Pro. We'll go ahead and give you the starting 11 for both sides. They both line up in very similar formations, both 4-3-3s or 4-5-1s. For Team Lavelle, Erica Correa is the goalkeeper. She plays with the San Francisco Nighthawks. Maristela Roballedo is the right back, Maddie Meyer, Brando Gonzalez, the 2 center backs, and the left back is Kayla Cimarago. The 3 in midfield, it's Yaritza Aritza from San Jose State, Jamie Turrentine, and Sienna Zabrowski from UC Riverside. Bianca Macedo leads on the right side. Darielle Franklin, the San Jose State grad, through the middle. And on the side is Leigh Amonani on the left. For Team Macario, it's Morgan Birch, who is the goalkeeper. Ainsley Wood slots in at the right back position. Nada Martinez and Catarina Comesana, those are the 2 center backs. And left back is Nia Fountain. Samaya Adam is in the holding midfield role alongside Marie Pastor. In front of them is Aaliyah Jones, also from San Jose State. On the left side is Maywood Dar. Through the middle is Michaela Yancey. And on the right side is Milan Moses, who scored 9 goals her senior season, 2019, for the University of San Diego, and 13 goals her junior season for University of San Diego as well. So we're just about underway here. 5 games today, but again, this is the first ever women's match here at Path2Pro. The first ever time that we put this together. Kudos, shout-outs to Callista Tyree for putting this together. Lots of terrific players to watch, to see today, and hopefully taking their game to the next level very, very soon. And of course, COVID protocols intact here. Every player, the referees, the production staff here had to be tested for COVID before all of this. So everyone is all set and good to go. And we're almost underway here in Turlock. Beautiful setting here on a Friday morning. Slightly cold, slightly nippy, about 55, 60 degrees here at kickoff. We do expect it to get a little bit warmer. And as you can see here, the game kicked off with Team Lavelle and a throw in here for Team Macario. That's Nia Fountain looking for her teammate Aaliyah Jones. Nice turn here. Now this is Milan Moses over to her left foot, but again tackled away nicely here by Lei Amonani for Team Lavelle. Again, both teams playing a very similar shape here, so similar opportunities for both sides to figure things out. Usually the way this goes, both teams take about 10-15 minutes to just kind of settle in, but you never know who's hungry for a goal early. This is Comensana all the way back to goalkeeper Morgan Birch from Cal State Fullerton. She was actually the Big West Goalkeeper of the Year in 2017. She had 12 wins that season. They lost to Pepperdine in the NCAA tournament in that year after winning the Big West tournament. Morgan Birch. Here comes Team Lavelle. Through the feet of Bianca Macedo. Here is Macedo. Nice work by Macedo in the corner. And shoulder to shoulder off the ball by Nia Fountain there. For everybody tuning in, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sharing your day with us here on Path2Pro. As the cross came in from Maricela Roballedo, goes wayward goal kick coming up here to Team Macario. This game today brought to you by the Bay Area Online Sports Network, BAOSN.TV. You can head there if you so choose. Good stuff by Maywut Dar, and she slips a little bit on the turf there on the pitch. Good change of play, good interplay, good link-up by Team Macario. There is Macedo, and she wins her team another throw-in here. Bermuda grass mixed with some ryegrass here. Took a look at the pitch before. It's going to play pretty well. But if you're looking at it from up top there, just a mixture of the two grasses, if you will, in terms of the Bermuda going out, the rye being in at this time of the year. Nice work by Sienna Zabrowski. That's wonderful stuff by her. Now Aaliyah Jones and her team on the break. It's Milan Moses, tackled away. Brought down for a second by Comensana. Comensana from the University of Idaho, also a San Francisco Nighthawks player, and plays for the Peruvian national team. Break is on here now. A wonderful little turn. Can Milan Moses get into the fray there? And again, Zabrowski controlling things for her side. Really good composure by Zabrowski early. And now stepping up to press. Lei Amonani. Still Lei Amonani. Nice run by Amonani. Can it fall here? It's Turrentine. Shot blocked away. But still two. There is Kayla Simargo. Excuse me, Kayla Simarargo. Maria Estela Robledo. Good work this by Nia Fountain. That's Ainsley Wood. Excuse me, Samaya Adam. And now, Milan Moses. Still Milan Moses. Good one-on-one work here, Milan Moses. She takes a bit of a tumble there. Kept in nicely by Team Macario. It's about 5 minutes in here. Looks like both teams have already settled in nicely. Samaya Adam to the outside here. For Neda Martinez. Throw in coming. Neda Martinez, captain, UC Riverside, her senior year. Now, on the break, Steriel Franklin plays a diagonal. She was looking for Macedo. That is some excellent target play there by Steriel Franklin. You could just see there, nice, again, calmness on the ball, the composure, and it's the players that bring that kind of stuff first, who settle into these types of situations first in a combine with players they don't usually play with, are the most successful ones. Now, ball over the top. It's a nice ball, too. Here's Mewat Dar. Still Dar. Tackled away. And now Yaritza Aritza from San Jose State. She was actually voted the 2016 Mountain West newcomer on the newcomer team there, and she was the points leader in Modesto Junior College before transferring into San Jose State. She played her club ball at Santa Clara Sporting, but she had 21 goals and 18 assists at Modesto Junior College before transferring into San Jose State in 2016. She can be a very, very good creative player, an unlocking player, Yaritza Aritza. And now, free kick restart here for Team Macario. Again, Team Macario wearing the gray shirts. Team Lavelle wearing the white shirts here. The first ever women's combine here at Path2Pro. So far, Team Macario doing a good job creating some good passing opportunities, connecting well. And out for a corner there. The goalkeeper, Erica Correa, came out very quickly. Thought she had a handle on that. And it's going to be a corner upcoming now for Team Macario. I believe it's Michaela Yancey to take. And now Bianca Macedo. Good work here by Bianca Macedo. Seen a couple nice things from her early on, being able to keep possession, step overs, tricky technical work there by her, and a foul. And a free kick now for Team Macario. And that midfield three for Macario's Aaliyah Jones, Samaya Adam, and Marie Pastor doing a nice job thus far. Comesana into the area. That's a really, really good ball from Comesana. And you can already see her leadership and her organization on the field, Comesana, after she hit that ball, leading the rest of the back line around. There's Zabrowski, who kept possession for her team nicely, started off to the left, and now all the way back to goalkeeper Morgan Birch. Again, the Cal State Fullerton Big West Goalkeeper of the Year in 2017. She was also the Big West Tournament MVP at the same time that year as well. Again, Birch, a good collegiate career. They got to the tournament in her senior year, only losing to Pepperdine 1-0. Such great college soccer programs with traditions on the West Coast. Now, here is Yaritza Aritza. Can she get a foothold? And all the way back to Kobesada, who controls things. Out to the left for Maywat Dar. Dar upended, but stolen back by the very hard-working Aaliyah Jones. Just kind of see Aaliyah Jones work in these little spaces, win back possession for her side. Doing a fine job at that. Here is Jones. Still Jones. Here is Aaliyah Jones. A chance here. Save made by the goalkeeper. It's Milan Moses on the turn. And Milan Moses scores after a little parry there by Erica Correa. But it was all started by Aaliyah Jones. She won back possession for her side, laid it off, made a nice little run. She did the majority of the work. And there was Milan Moses, a pure goal poacher. She did it in her collegiate career time and time again. And her side, Team Macario, leads 1-0 at the first ever women's Path2Pro Combine. And as you can see here, the run by Jones. Looked like she was almost trying to cross the ball inside, but the goalkeeper read that well. Good stuff by Erica Correa as well to read that ball. The intention by Aaliyah Jones to pass that ball across from her right to the left there. A little bit unlucky there by Erica Correa, and Milan Moses does what she does best. A 1-0 for Team Macario. Here is Nia Fountain. Clears it away, but into the pathway of Yaritza Aritza. And now Dar on this left side. Plays as an attack in mid or a forward from Bellevue University. And there was Aaliyah Jones who created that goal right there. You see, she is getting stuck in early. And now, Samaya Adam. Adam, who played at the University of Pacific. She was actually a two-sport athlete there. She ran track and played soccer for them. Darielle Franklin trying to keep possession for her side. She has been a good bright spot. Lots of San Jose State players in both of these teams. Darielle Franklin, Leigh Amonani, Yaritza Aritza, Aaliyah Jones. The Spartan connection is there today. Very well represented San Jose State And congratulations to them for being here at this Combine too, representing their school, past and present. Throw-in coming for Team Lavelle. Going to be taken by Maricela Roballedo. She's committed to Oregon, and she plays for West Coast Soccer Club. Now, the cross comes in just over the head of Milan Moses. And that was another dangerous opportunity as well. It was Camila Fonseca with that cross. That was a good idea, again, by Fonseca on that left side. Here is Jamie Turrentine from St. Mary's College. Played at Galway Football Club, and if you can take a look there, wonderful little footwork by Fonseca on a tightrope. Doesn't get better than that, and just over the head of Milan Moses, who knew that that cross was coming. She was certainly looking for her second of the day here in this opening 15 minutes. It has been lively, it has been jovial, it has been energetic, and we wouldn't want it any differently here in the first ever Women's Path2Pro. Announcer Maya Adam. Still Adam. Stolen away here. Looking for the run, that return run of Darielle Franklin. Comasana. And she's fouled here. And I believe is grabbing her knee. Took a bit of a tumble there. Can see there, the ball kind of slipped up, and running through there was Darielle Franklin with the momentum. Just a clash there between both of those two players with their feet, and Darielle Franklin going one way, Comasana going the other way there, and she is being tended to by the medic here. Comasana looks to be okay. And here is West Coast Goalkeeping. And West Coast Goalkeeping is the largest goalkeeping supplier in North America, with over 30 models and pros in the MLS, NWSL, and Premier League. West Coast is the best place to get your next pair of gloves. West Coast prides itself on being far more affordable than those big-name brands, while also using only the highest quality materials. Gloves range in the cost from $49 to $79 and can be found on their website at www.westcoastgoalkeeping.com. Stand your ground with West Coast Goalkeeping. A little extra there for our friends at West Coast Goalkeeping. Comasana still on the ground here. Again, it looks like it could be the knee, but she is back up on her feet after getting looked at by the medical staff. She is a huge piece of this Team Macario side and really has had a big impact in this opening 15 minutes. Really hoping that she's able to give it a good go, potentially. But the way she might be hobbling around, it might not be the right setting anymore for Katarina Comasana. Again, the University of Idaho product. She played for the Vandals, and she plays at the San Francisco Nighthawks currently. Again, she has had some time with the Peruvian national team, and the way that she was organizing her back line, the way that she was kind of conducting the orchestra back there, she really does have a big impact. She does take free kicks as well. We saw her take that free kick earlier as well. So we'll see if she'll be able to make it, potentially. The goal that you see on your screen by Team Macario was scored by Milan Moses, and it was off of a nice little build-up play from her teammate Aaliyah Jones, who's operating in that attacking central midfield position. She won back possession in kind of a defensive area for her side, and then made a lovely, lovely run for her team as well. I'll take one more look here. Again, just a clash between momentum. One player going one way, one player going the other way there, and Komasana couldn't get her leg out at the right time, and Daryl Franklin was going one way, trying to win back possession there on the high press between those two. She has shaken her head on the bench, and we do wish her well here, and we would love to see her be back on this pitch because she is an outstanding player, and she put in a really good shift in this first 15 minutes at the first ever women's Path2Pro. Really thinking about her right now, and hopefully we're able to get her back. The officials today: Alex Del Angel, Eder Del Angel, and Alex Solorio. So kudos to them. They're always appearing here at our Path2Pro events. We appreciate them very much. And look at that. They put the scoreboard back up with that wonderful little hand gesture as well. Again, here in Turlock, California, live at the heartbeat of the Central Valley at Academica Field, the home of Academica Soccer Club that has such a wonderful history here in the Central Valley. They play in the National Premier Soccer League and PSL, and a wonderful club that has had such great history, dating all the way back to the 70s here. They've got a youth academy, and they've been active for almost over 50 years in their club's history. Really a wonderful club. Now, a free kick upcoming now for Team Lavelle is going to be taken by Yaritza Aritza. 3 in the wall. Aritza goes for it all, comes off the wall, and she's won herself a corner. And I like that from Yaritza Aritza because I think she saw the goalkeeper potentially a little static on her line. And if that gets over the wall, if that just gets over the wall, you've got to wonder, does that bother the goalkeeper a little bit? Outswinging corner now for Yaritza Aritza. Puts in a nice ball at the near post. Daryl Franklin can't corral. Almost kept in there by Yaritza Aritza. Well, here's that free kick again. 3 in the wall. A nice job, the wall. That's what the wall does. That's why the wall is there. Again, a beautiful setting here on Friday, just off of the 99 that runs through the Central Valley here in the San Joaquin Valley of California. Really the heartbeat of this state. Here's Maristela Robledo down the right side looking for one of her teammates. She finds Anissa Mujica. Excuse me, Ayana Smith. Do apologize. All the way back to goalkeeper Morgan Birch. Throwing upcoming now. Academica Soccer Club around since the 1970s. Again, almost a 50-year history. Now, wonderful stuff by Maywat Dar. Looking for that lovely little opening. You can see when she gets the ball, she wants to be active. She wants to take players on 1v1. And you've just got to love that from Maywat Dar. Right in front of our broadcast position here. You can see her make the runs, hugging that sideline like any traditional winger should do. Now Milan Moses, and good tackle at the end there by Brenda Gonzalez, because Milan Moses was coming in. Gonzalez from Notre Dame de Namur, and she also plays for the San Francisco Nighthawks as well, a native of Daly City. There's Maywat Dar. Looks like the high press from Team Macario is certainly on, but now Aritza controlling things. Now over to Kayla Cimarargo. Now Milan Moses again on her left. Milan Moses tripped up. She's got another free kick. And when Milan Moses gets the ball, you feel like something is going to happen. Something's going to happen each time she gets on the ball. She'll get it over to that magic left foot of hers. She can operate on the left. She can operate on the right. She can operate through the middle. Again, a very glittering collegiate career from Milan Moses. 13 goals her junior year, 9 goals her senior year. She transferred from San Diego State to University of San Diego. The ball knocked around, and it's going to be another corner. Going to be taken by Camila Fonseca. Fonseca, that's a nice ball. It's Maywat Dar. And it's going to be another corner in succession here. You can tell Fonseca takes these corners very seriously. Player from Sac State. Bounced in, still bouncing around, looking to clear. Milan Moses, does she come down with it? Referee says play on, and then stops it and calls it back from the foul from earlier. Cimarrago. Here she is on that left side, Kayla Cimarrago. Again, from University of Santa Barbara, LA Galaxy Orange County, and she also plays for the Philippine national team as well. And I know playing for a national team right now, let alone a club side, especially during these COVID times, is really an important honor and a special honor, and some national teams are not able to do that right now. And so safety, obviously, the most important thing, but we've got a couple of national team players, Cimarrago from the Philippine national team, and Comensana, who we saw go down earlier here as Maywat Dar was fouled there. Nice little opening there. And good footwork this here by Fonseca. And now Maywat Dar has space in front of her to run. Dar, and again, very good defending by Brenda Gonzalez. Well, she thought she had cleared the ball, and then had a chuckle to herself that she didn't. Oh, she's definitely having some fun out there, too. Now, Jasmine Ramos, Milan Moses. Again, a little half chance from Milan Moses. And up into the skies there for Milan Moses. And the substitutions coming for Team Macario. And Team Lavelle. Looks like Maria Estela Roballedo will be replaced. Almost about a half an hour here played in Turlock. And again, this field has been the home of a U.S. Open Cup match about a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago now. with Academica Soccer Club, the home club. This is their home field, nestled in this wonderful little area, this really unique piece of land with these beautiful sweeping oak trees behind us. Now Milan Moses over to her left side. Milan Moses, she runs into Gonzalez there. And the goalkeeper able to make the save. Or rather, sorry, that was Madison Meyer that made the tackle at the last moment. Maddie Meyer did a really good job. Plays at Notre Dame Dayton Moore. Can play in the back line. She can also play in a box-to-box role, too. Maddie Meyer. Now here's Ainsley Wood. She's going to be attending Sac State in the fall. Maywat Dar. Well, I'll tell you, Maywat Dar is very, very exciting to watch, as well as her teammate, Milan Moses. Again, Maywat Dar, she just wants to get on the ball, get in 1v1 situations, and take on her defender every single time. Here is Aaliyah Jones, the very hard-working Aaliyah Jones, crossing the ball in and winning a corner for her team. They won about 4 corners already, Team Macario. And again, it is a testament to her work ethic and the shift that she puts in. Aaliyah Jones, again, a player with the San Francisco Nighthawks and San Jose State. Two-time All-Academic honoree, Aaliyah Jones, played at San Jose State from 2014 to 2017. Another corner now. It's going to be taken by Fonseca, of course. Milan Moses at the first post. Maywat Dar gets her head in there. Not enough there. Cleared away. Here's Nia Fountain. Milan Moses in space. Breaking over to her left side. But I think Maddie Meyer has kind of studied Milan Moses a little bit. Knows that she wants to get over to that favored left foot. Here is Moses. Wonderful stuff. Crossed in. Headed away. Can Darielle Franklin relieve some pressure? Yes, she can. And Sienna Zabrowski was trying to maintain possession for her side. And Nia Fountain had won it back. This is Samaya Adam. Adam, that's a wonderful little ball, probing into the space. Looking for that return run of Nia Fountain. Goal kick coming here for Erica Correa. Kind of organizing her team here. She wants to see her target forward, Darielle Franklin, get to this. She's pointing directly to her there. And here's Ayanna Smith, and they've won a throw here. Quickly taken by Leigh Amanani. And she started on that left side. She's playing at that right back position now. Leigh Amanani. Here is Fonseca. Again, Camila Fonseca from Sacramento State University. Good switch of the field. But taken by Bianca Macedo, who was very active and lively in the first 15 minutes on this right side, right winger position. Now switched over to that left side to be a left winger of sorts. Here is Isabel Moran. And now Jasmine Ramos. Samaya Adam. Got to kind of enjoy the poise of Samaya Adam. She just knows what she needs to do in her role, and she leads by example. You can just sort of see that on the field as well. She knows when to press, when to drop, when to create a offside trap for her team. And now Aaliyah Jones, still Aaliyah Jones. And again, as she just switches onto that right foot, that tackle there on the far side by Simarago. Headed away by Simarago. And now Sabrina Barata from Cal State Dominguez Hills. Martinez would be Nada Martinez from UC Riverside. Again, she was the captain of her team her senior year. If you're just joining us here, this is Path2Pro. This is the first ever women's combine from Path2Pro. Very proud to present this game for you today. Very exciting times here at Path2Pro. Crossed on in. Goes over a couple heads. That was Michaela Yancey. And now it's Aaliyah Jones. And again, she has won another corner. Aaliyah Jones, it is her work rate. It is the way that she just takes the game to the other team there. She's really, really switched on today. And she is the player that created the first goal for her team in this first half, in that opening 15 minutes. But she seems to want to get and run with the ball at the same time, each and every time. And you just love to see that from an attacking central midfield player. She has impressed quite a bit. And now here's Camila Fonseca. Fonseca's ball crossed on in. Lei Amonani. Bianca Macedo tries to bring it down off of the feet of Dario Franklin. Now Macedo. She's going to want to run at another player. Macedo into the pathway of Sienna Zabrowski. Can she get on the turn? Zabrowski. Still Zabrowski. Good work here by the UC Riverside former standout Sienna Zabrowski. She last played in the Mulan League in Taiwan. Sienna Zabrowski. She played under Nat Gonzalez's UC Riverside team, and she played every game our senior year in 2017. Again, a very tricky, good little player that knows how to get in the gaps, get in the spaces, and you just saw that right there by Sienna Zabrowski. Throw in deep in the corner on the other side. There's Macedo trying to win back possession, but Aaliyah Jones has other ideas. In the back line here for Team Lavelle, this is Brenda Gonzalez. Asked her teammate to have time. And now coming the other way here. And a bit of a tumble. Fonseca. Brenda Gonzalez again doing a fine job. Fonseca asking for the penalty, asking for the foul on that right there between the two. Here was Fonseca, Gonzalez. She was trying to work her way through. But advantage to Brenda Gonzalez there. Nice work. Here's Yaritza. Samaya Adam, all the way back to her goalkeeper. And down this left sideline for Team Macario. And that was Michaela Yancey again. Yancey, who had started as the target striker for her team. West Coast Soccer Club player as well. Here's Aaliyah Jones, tackled away. Again, good stuff by Brenda Gonzalez. You just see her time and time again stick her boot in, make a tackle when her team needs her to be there. Just around 5 minutes or so left in this first half. On the Bay Area Online Sports Network, the first ever women's Path2Pro Combine. Really important to bring this game to you today. Put together by Path2Pro's own Callista Tyree, who I'm sure you'll be hearing from on the sideline and through some various different reporting later in our broadcast today. Again, 4 other games after this game. So don't want to go anywhere. 5 matches today for Path2Pro. Tomorrow as well, there will be 5 matches. So if your eyeballs are potentially getting a little tired, it's okay to take breaks. We will have a halftime. It's totally okay to go get another cup of coffee, some water, some snacks, whatever you like, while enjoying watching these players take it to the next level. That's what Path2Pro is all about, giving opportunities to players to play at the next level. And if you're a scout watching this, thank you so much for taking the time to tune in, taking the time today to scout players for your next adventures with your clubs. We are very indebted, and we appreciate you tuning in today as well. Throw it on the far side for Team Macario. They lead 1-0 after the goal from Milan Moses. Here's Dariel Franklin. Zabrowski was trying to win the ball there. Kept in by Aaliyah Jones. Throwing up coming for Team Lavelle. Women's soccer right now. And the NWSL and La Liga Femenil, Liga MX Femenil, really on the rise. Angel City Soccer Club with NWSL coming in 2022. And lots of other clubs tuning in today. Again, we really appreciate you tuning in today as the cross came in there. A little bit of a miss there from the goalkeeper. Ball over the top, and Morgan Birch does well. Ball over the top was looking for Dariel Franklin. And as I just mentioned, in 2022, Angel City Soccer Club in Los Angeles, and there's investor groups from all across the country, professional athletes, actors, all supporting women's soccer right now. And it's important to note that women's soccer, again, on the rise, as it should be, as it always should be, that there should be professional opportunities to play this wonderful game for everybody. And I know there's been a couple iterations of women's leagues that have not been successful in the past. WUSA, WPS, but NWSL and other lower league teams and Liga MX teams Femenil also at the same time. Really, really important right now and very, very popular as well. Here is Samaya Adam. Adam into the area. And now Fonseca. And cleared away. And here comes Ayanna Smith. Starting to get just a little bit windy in this area in Turlock, California. At Academica Field. Seats about 600 here at Academica Field. And we're almost at halftime. Maybe a minute or 30 seconds of stoppage time as well for the injury. Gonzalez over the top looking for her teammate, Darielle Franklin. Here's Ayanna Smith. Still Smith. And now Michaela Yancey. And that was Nia Fountain controlling at the end there, and that is the half-time whistle. So we're going to go to break here. We'll show you a couple videos of some of our players here at Path2Pro, and when we come back, we will get ready for the second half after seeing some first half highlights. Welcome back to Turlock, California, and Academica Field. My name is Charles Wolin, carrying this broadcast for you. The first ever women's Path2Pro game here. We've got 4 other matches after this one, and 5 tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in. The first goal of the women's combine, scored by Milan Moses. It was a wonderful workup by Aaliyah Jones. We'll show you the highlights here in just a moment as we get ready for the second half. There you can see Path2Pro, the players warming up, the players getting ready here. It was Aaliyah Jones, all Aaliyah Jones. She won back possession for her side, and then Milan Moses, after the goalkeeper had a quick parry on the turn, shot with the left foot, and that's what she does, and she does best. She had many goals in her collegiate career, Milan Moses. Good stuff here by Fonseca, Camila Fonseca, for her team. She put a cross in again for Milan Moses, and as she did there, it just went over the head of Milan Moses. Again, another good run here by Aaliyah Jones. Milan Moses. And nice little cross there from Daryl Franklin into the feet of Yuritsa Aritsa, and it just evaded her. She was unable to get a touch there for Team Lavelle to have the equalizer, but that's where things stand. And now we are here for the second half. Again, Team Macario going from left to right. Team Lavelle going from right to left. Team Lavelle, I'm sure they would like to get a equalizer here sometime in the second half. So we've got the second half here for you as well. Again, wherever you're watching this combine, appreciate you tuning in. Parents, uncles, grandparents, siblings, thank you so much for supporting women's soccer here and supporting the first ever women's Path2Pro match. We appreciate it very, very much. And we would love to give all of these women an opportunity to play at the next level. And that's why and what Path2Pro does year in and year out. Again, really appreciative of our colleague Callista Tyree for putting this game together, this match together. She had a dream about 8 months ago to put something like this together, and that's exactly what is going on here in Turlock. Now, Michaela Yancey on the turn. This is Lei Amanani, still Lei Amanani, and she looked to try to find the pathway of Yaritza Aritza, who's backtracking to make the tackle, and coming up high there to make that tackle and challenge is Lei Amanani, who was trying to keep possession for her side. It'll be a throw-in now. It'll be taken by Maywat Dar, who is terrific, again, in that first half for her team. Just making nice mazy runs, wants to take players on 1v1, just showing her qualities there. And we'll have to see how she adapts to playing in the back line. I think it might actually suit her well playing in the back line once she gets on the ball. She can make a lot of adventurous runs into the final third. Here is Macedo as she tries to clear with Sienna Zabrowski as well. Here is Samaya Adam, and now Adam into the area and taken there by Maddie Meyer. Here's Adam again, the two-sport athlete, Samaya Adam. Ran track, played soccer at the University of Pacific. The Tigers not too far away from here in Stockton. And she knows this area very well. Feeling at home on this pitch for sure. And again, if you're just watching, the pitch is a mixture of Bermuda grass in the brown and the rye in the green. Bit of a mixture right now as we get from winter into spring. Throw it on that far side. Taken by Brenda Gonzalez. Again, Brenda Gonzalez had a masterful first half. Masterful first half. She was making last-ditch tackles. She was getting in attackers' ways. She was very stingy for her side. Brenda Gonzalez. And now, Aaliyah Jones. She ran about 7 feet past the sideline here just to keep that ball in. That's just to show the hard work that Aaliyah Jones is putting into this combine today and the good game that she's having for her team. She deserves it too. We'll keep an eye on that here in this second half. And now Zabrowski. She lays off. Good stuff here. And the shot comes in and saved, made by Morgan Birch. Good step overs, good work as well. I'll take a look at that in the replay in just a second. Yancey. And now here's Milan Moses on her left. And a fantastic tackle by Maria Estela Roboyedo, And that was a fine challenge by Robledo as well. Darielle Franklin, the target player for her team, just trying to do a little bit more to try to get her team into that final third to create some chances, maybe a couple opportunities for her team. Well, here's another look at this play again. Right there. And I believe that was Maddie Meyer with that shot. Throw in now for Kayla Cimarargo. Aaliyah Jones. This is better from Team Lavelle. Can they work something out of this? This is Darielle Franklin. Still Franklin. And now Turrentine. Much better from Team Lavelle. Can they get a good chance here from this? This is Lei Amonani. And collected by the goalkeeper, Morgan Birch. Again, Birch, the Big West Tournament MVP in 2017. Big West Goalkeeper of the Year in 2017. She had 12 wins her senior year, Morgan Birch. Again, Cal State Fullerton player. Really nice player, Morgan Birch. And here is Team Lavelle. Once more, good possession here from Team Lavelle. They've seemed to have a good halftime team talk with Coach Kerry Taylor. And that's what it's all about here at the Path2Pro Combine. Oh, look at that diagonal. Lovely ball, Darielle Franklin. And she is just nudged off the ball by Samaya Adam. But she was through in on goal. Had a good opportunity. Again, that was a nice move by Team Lavelle. The halftime team talk seemed to work as well. A little bit more intensity from them, and you like to see that. Want to see them get back in this game, have a couple chances, maybe test Birch just a little bit if they can. Again, we are at Academica Field here in Turlock, California, the heartbeat of the Central Valley here. Charles Wolin here on the call with you. A club that's been around since the 1970s. They play in the NPSL now, National Premier Soccer League. And the Betancourt family really put a lot of time, money, and prestige into this club to make it is what it is today. It is a beautiful complex. Very tranquil, very peaceful area as well right here. Shaded by some wonderful trees as well in the background, as you can see. They had an Open Cup match here in 2019 against El Farolito as well. Lost that game, but I know that they will be back. Very good club, a club that cares. Solid foundation, good community as well with this club. Throw-in coming for Team Lavelle. It's Yuritsa Aritza just on our near sideline here. And Cimarrago is going to go ahead and take the throw-in. She plays for the Philippine national team. And again, we just talked about playing for a national team right now during COVID. It is a very challenging time. So I know that when you get an opportunity to play for a national team, you certainly got to take it. And there's a couple national team players that play for their respective national sides here today at Path2Pro. And of course, all the players tested before playing these matches. as well. COVID protocols in place. Everyone was wearing their mask today, including the referees, including myself, while broadcasting this game for you. And obviously, again, back to the national team conversation. Tough times for sports in general right now during COVID. Lots of soccer leagues shut down or postponed for a long period of time. And want to give these players all an opportunity to play at the next level. That's what Path2Pro is all about. That's why we showcase these games, these players to you that love the game, that simply just want to have a chance to play as well. Ball sent in over the top. Dealt with, though, nicely by Maria Estela Roballedo. And it could be a free kick coming up here for Team Lavelle. Again, they're wearing those white shirts, and Team Macario wearing the gray shirts as well. It's going to be taken by Samaya Adam. Adams' ball, that's a nice ball. And they bother the goalkeeper, Milan Moses. And it's just wide. Going to be a goal kick. Which is funny because Team Macario made a lot of noise in this first half, creating chances, opportunities. They won about 5-6 corners in that first half as well. Got a few other games after this game. Again, this is the first ever women's Path2Pro game ever in the Path2Pro history. Again, Path2Pro 2021 here in Turlock, California at Academica Field. 2 in the wall. And it's going to be Neda Martinez to take. Neda Martinez. 2 in the wall. It's on the ground. It's low. Great little idea from Neda Martinez. Never know who was coming for that. Here she is. She retains possession nicely. Back to goal. And she recycles the ball into the feet of Naya Fountain. Here's Fountain. And there was Sabrina Barata. Not stolen away. And another throw in here for Team Macario and Mewat Dar. Here's Aaliyah Jones. Jones. And another goal kick as well. Again, the U.S. women's national team won the World Cup, of course, in 2019 in France against Holland in the final. Megan Rapinoe scoring in that game, the captain of that team. And there's about 8-9 NWSL clubs, but I know that there's going to be more very, very soon. Now here's Sabrina Barata. Can she finish? And Milan Moses does. As the ball found itself in her pathway. Milan Moses with her second of the day. Gosh, she is terrific. She scored 13 goals her junior year in 2018. 9 goals her senior year in 2019. And she's got 2 here at the Path2Pro Combine. Really making a name for herself, Milan Moses. Look at that sweet strike of the ball. Right place, right time. Pure striker's goal. A goal poacher's goal. And she's got 2. Team Lavelle 0. Team Macario 2. And that was just a bit of a lazy ball there. And it was created by Sabrina Barata, her teammate from Cal State Dominguez Hills. Again, really good stuff from Milan Moses. Here's Aritza, and save made by Morgan Birch. Well, Birch made herself big there. Good save by the right hand, now directing her teammates in front of her, defending well. Aritza picks it up on her right foot, over to her left. Good save by the goalkeeper. Just again, really nice work by Aritza. Really something out of nothing. And then again, you got to think that Aritza could make something out of nothing. That's the type of player that she is, and the type of good composure and experience that she's been showing today. Now, break on the far side. Here's Milan Moses. Is there more from Milan Moses? Milan Moses still running at the back line. Milan Moses tackled away. Shot comes in. Ooh, and it's just wide. Well, that was really, really good stuff, Samaya Adam. Her teammate, the good West Coast Conference combination there. University of Pacific and University of San Diego. Good stuff. Samaya Adam. Corner. Hangs in the air. Goalkeeper comes out. Cross comes in. And it is in. It does bounce in. We'll have to see who got a touch there. It is in. And I believe it's Aaliyah Jones. We'll just take a look here. Well, if Aaliyah Jones has a goal, she's certainly having a day today, and a goal and an assist for Aaliyah Jones. Off of that corner. But Team Macario making things right. And it looks like it was Aaliyah Jones who struck it. She's clapping. It's good work there by our camera operators. There are our good camera operators being able to close in on Aaliyah Jones and identify that, because the goalkeeper did get a hand to it, Erica Correa, but at the same time it just trickled into the goal as well. So 3-0 for Team Macario. Aaliyah Jones with a goal and an assist in this combine. There's something here for Bianca Macedo. Macedo, pretty impressive player when she gets the ball at her feet. Just needs a little bit of help from her teammates as well. You can see that one more time there, and it's Aaliyah Jones who flies in on the turn. The goalkeeper got a hand to it. It bounced off of her palm, and it goes into the back of the net. You can just see the reaction there from Brenda Gonzalez, who has put in a very, very solid performance in that back line today. Free kick upcoming now for Team Lavelle. Team Lavelle looking to see if they can make something from nothing. Excuse me, from this free kick. I apologize there. To Maddie Meyer. And now, Simarago. Here she is. Kayla Simarago. Asking for the ball out wide left. Nice work here. And she's won herself a corner. I like it from Team Lavelle. Good stuff. Here comes the corner. It's a short corner into the area there by Daryl Franklin. Again, appreciate you tuning in to the first ever women's Path2Pro. It's the first ever women's match in Path2Pro's history. We are very proud and excited to bring this game to you, and we hope that this is a tradition that continues all the time. We would love to see the players that you see in front of you be able to play at the next level, because they certainly do, and they want to. Here is Sienna Zabrowski. And now Isabel Moran. Stolen away here by Milan Moses. Is there more from Milan Moses? We did see her on a run a little time ago. The ball bounced into the feet of Samaya Adam, was just wide, but off of the corner. The goal was scored by Aaliyah Jones. And it was a good goal from Aaliyah Jones, too. And she's got her reward for the day. Here's Sabrina Barata. And now Neda Martinez. Sabrina Barata. And now Sienna Zabrowski. She's been all over the place for her team. Can she find a little bit of an answer potentially? I know she'd like to. I know this Team Lavelle side would like to string a couple passes together and continue to bother Morgan Birch. And the best chance falling to Yaritza Aritza, who's had a very good game as well. No problem with that midfield three here for Team Lavelle. Love to get, I'm sure, some more service to Daryl Franklin and to Bianca Macedo. And Lei Amanani has certainly had a decent game today. Here's Yaritza Aritza. Here's Lei Amanani. Zabrowski. She's fouled. Referee says play on. Macedo. Zabrowski. Again, last played in Taiwan in the Mulan League. Here's Macedo. And a bit of a slip, unfortunately, by Macedo. Team Lavelle on the front foot here. Good stuff getting organized. Simarago. Still Kayla Simarago. University of Santa Barbara stand out again from LA Galaxy Orange County and plays for the Philippine national team. Not a bad CV at all. A very impressive one at that. Probably have a couple of years until World Cup qualifying for 2023, but certainly I'm sure the national team is getting ready because 2023 is just around the corner. Remember, we're in 2021. Sometimes I know it's hard to know what the time of the day is, especially with COVID right now. Here is Milan Moses. She's looking for her third. She's on a hat trick. And nice little tackle there by Maria Estela Roballedo. And there is a Team Lavelle player. She's taking her time. And I believe it's Daryl Franklin. Well, we've played 70 minutes. We've got about 20 to go here in this first game. The first ever women's Path2Pro. Coming up after this game, we have 4 other games. We've got Team Adams versus Team Reina. You want to stick around for that game.
I'll try not to. I couldn't remember if you're supposed to tilt your head up or not. You're not supposed to, right? No, you don't. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. Yeah.
This is Jasmine Ramos, all the way back to her goalkeeper, Morgan Birch. Looking for Fonseca. The ball fall maybe to Milan Moses. I'm sure Milan Moses wouldn't mind some more service, especially in this last little bit. Crossed on in. Gets all the way through to Erica Correa. Correa, again with the Nighthawks, University of New Hampshire. And a bit of a knock there. And a little bit of a bloody nose with Dariel Franklin there. Hope she's all right, and hope she is doing okay. Here is Macedo. Bianca Macedo. And now Fonseca. Camila Fonseca. And Erica Correa firmly off her line. Wind just picking up a little bit here from the north to the south or so. Again at Academica Field. Charles Wolin with you. Callista Tyree on the sidelines. She'll be covering the 3rd match of this for you, as well as Michael Roca. He'll be here for the 4th and 5th match of the day. And then tomorrow we've got continuing live coverage here on the Bay Area Online Sports Network. Chested down, brought down by Neda Martinez. And now Mewat Dar. There's Maria Estela Robaedo. Again, she's committed to Oregon, a West Coast Soccer Club player as well. She's one of the youngest players on the pitch as well. Milan Moses trying to track this ball down. And the referee looks around. Brenda Gonzalez had made that challenge there. And I think that Camila Fonseca wanted that. It's the second time those two have actually clashed in this game. Here's Camila Fonseca over to her right side. Referee looked around for a second. I think he thought about it. He looked at his linesman. He thought about it for a while there. He just didn't see it. I think Camila Fonseca is feeling a tad hard done by there. Hands out to her side saying, hey, you got to give me something here. It's the second time it's happened. I've been fouled in the area. Can you give me a penalty? Just try to give me some sort of something here. But penalties at Path2Pro have to be really severe in order to be given. I think I've only seen one of them in my time doing some commentary with you alongside Callista Tyree. Now here's Yaritza Aritza from San Jose State. She bothered Morgan Birch earlier in the half. She's had the best opportunity thus far for her side. And she's been good. She's been with it. And she is certainly led her team well. Oh, there's the smile, there's the laugh by Fonseca. And she is enjoying herself. Here is Aritza still on the ball. Wonderful stuff. She threads it through. Now she was looking for her central midfield compatriot Sienna Zabrowski there. And Zabrowski couldn't quite find that little final run. Ball way over the top, and I think it's going to go for a goal kick. Again, Correa with the San Francisco Nighthawks. Many Nighthawks players today. Her and Aaliyah Jones in the team, as well as Katarina Comensana, who unfortunately went down with injury about 15 minutes into this game from the Peruvian national team. Here's Maywat Dar, all the way back to her goalkeeper. And Birch has to spring off her line quickly. Again, the Big West Tournament Player of the Year, Big West Goalkeeper of the Year in 2017. And she led her team, Cal State Fullerton, to the NCAA tournament that year, only losing to Pepperdine by the scoreline of 1-0. Will we see another chance or two from Team Lavelle in this match? I'm sure they'd love to bother Birch just a little bit more than they have. Headed up and goes for a throw-in on that far side. It's a nice little Friday afternoon here in Turlock. The wind minor, but it probably will play a factor later in the day. Slightly chilly, but really good day for the football today. Really good day. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Throwing on that far side. Just around 10 minutes to go or so in the game. (3-0), 2 by Milan Moses, 1 by Aaliyah Jones. Is there more here? Sabrina Barata! And Sabrina Barata's effort over the bar. But regardless, good idea, good intention by Sabrina Barata on that right foot. Headed away, brought down by Zabrowski, and she's fouled. Yeah, you just got to like that work rate from Sabrina Zabrowski as well. She wants to be able to win back possession for her team. She wants to be able to dictate for her team. She runs all over the field as well. Again, last played in the Mulan League in Taiwan. Her and Yaritza Aritza in that midfield area for their team. Now here's Maywat Dar, has a chance to run. And this is what I'm talking about with the move to that right back position for Maywat Dar. Really a chance to have the ball at her feet just a little earlier and then continue to make those nice runs that she was making earlier in that first half. She's able to get the ball and then be able to make these nice penetrative runs. Able to take players on 1v1. Nice little pass to the outside there for Fonseca, but the handball. Excuse me, offside. But again, she saw her player, her teammate, off their line. Excuse me, making the run. Here's Fonseca. Still Fonseca, Camila Fonseca, Maywat Dar. And Brenda Gonzalez trying to clear. I mean, Brenda Gonzalez has been doing it all for Team Lavelle. She's been very active while her team has has conceded a few goals. She has been absolutely outstanding. Couple of substitutions now coming. Looks like there's going to be one for Team Lavelle. Lei Amanani will be withdrawn here. And now Aaliyah Jones. Jones and her opportunity. Stolen here by Lavelle, Team Lavelle. And that's a good turn. That is experience right there from Samaya Adam. Samaya Adam knew what to do, but Team Lavelle back with it. Here's Macedo. Still Macedo. She lays off here, looking for Maddie Meyer. And Maddie Meyer cannot quite corral that ball into her pathway. So 4 matches after this here at Path2Pro. Again, we've got an 11 a.m. kickoff after this one concludes. Throw in on that far side. Just around 5 minutes to go. Zabrowski. Still Zabrowski. And Brenda Gonzalez right there. Throw in again. Definitely a bit of a lull to kind of end this game. Zabrowski. And here's Daryl Franklin, I believe, back in this game. Ball over the top. Headed on. Collected neatly by the goalkeeper. Here's Maywat Dar. Ball at her feet. Let's see what she can do. Here's Fonseca. Fonseca Return ball for Maywat Dar, chasing it down. Well, that was started by Maywat Dar, and she won a throw-in all the way up in the final third for her team. And again, it's just the intention of what she wants to do right there. Try to get up the field as quick as possible from that right back position. Fonseca cleared away. Samaya Adam keeps it in. She's led with leadership and good poise, calmness, composure, and experience. She just said to her fellow teammates, you guys need to talk. Again, the two-sport athlete from the University of Pacific. And she just kind of knows what needs to happen. That throw-in was taken very quickly. It is in play. The referee did say play on here. It took actually a second to bounce into the field. It bounced out of the field first and then into the field here. But the referee said, let's just have a go. Here's Maywat Dar, very exciting player. Maywat Dar. And it'll be a throw-in. And it'll be Michaela Yancey. Again, from West Coast Soccer Club. Look at Maywat Dar. Just wonderful work there. Doesn't get better. And has some pure winger instinct. Mari Pastor. And now here is Bianca Macedo. She was lively in that first half. Trying to find one of her teammates to make something happen. This is Anissa Mujica. And then stolen away here. Maywat Dar's got a chance again to run. Here's Yancey over the top for Maywat Dar. It's a really good ball, but tracked down by Dariel Franklin. Not only can she play center forward, she can also play center back, Dariel Franklin. Oh, and yeah, she had a bloody nose earlier in the second half, and yes, she's back on the field. So, yes, there you go. She doesn't mind, and she is having a good game, a good day today for her. She tracked that run all the way from Maywat Dar, snuffed that out and retained possession for her side with coming up on 2 minutes to go left in this game. We've got some more for you after this. 4 more games as well. Headed away. Brought down here by Zabrowski. Here is Zabrowski on the run. Zabrowski has Anissa Mujica with her. Looking for Bianca Macedo. Look at this run. This is a fine run, but the goalkeeper comes out. Erica Correa. It was the combination of Adam and Aaliyah Jones right there. And Aaliyah Jones has a goal and an assist in this game, but Erica Correa has put in a nice second half for her team. Again, really good work by her. Final 30 seconds or so of this game. Final few moments of this game. Maybe one last chance for Team Lavelle? Potentially. And that's the end of this game here at Path2Pro, the first ever women's combine here at Path2Pro. Really, really an awesome game, and headlined by Milan Moses, who had 2 goals, and Aaliyah Jones, who had a goal and an assist today. Performances all around from both teams. Daryl Franklin, Yaritza Aritza, Sienna Zabrowski, Brenda Gonzalez, and Erica Correa in the goal. Simarago, good runs for Team Lavelle. Bianca Macedo was tricky, talented on the ball, and Lei Amanani, terrific as well. And for Team Macario, Maywat Dar, fantastic down the sideline. So we're going to go to Callista Tyree here. She's with Jamie Turrentine, and she'll have a chat with her, as well as goal scorer Aaliyah Jones. But first, it's Callista and Aaliyah Jones at midfield.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Path2Pro Combine, the Winter Combine. We have just finished with our first ever Women's Pro Combine game, and I am here with star player Aaliyah Jones. Aaliyah, tell us about your experience here at the Path2Pro Combine.
It was so fun. I had no expectations, just wanted to come out here and have a good time with the girls. It was great.
And how was your training process? You graduated from San Jose State with the team a couple years ago. How was your training process, and what made you get back into it and decide to participate today?
Yeah, I kind of fell off for a little bit, and then I was just like, I want to get out here, have some fun, get back in shape, and this was my opportunity to do that. So it was really great. I had
Perfect. Fun. We're so excited to have you, and thank you so much for playing, and we will see you very soon, hopefully.
Yes, I loved it.
Thank you.
All right, he's done.
Good job, Leah.
And we are back with another interview here. We have another star player from our women's combine. We have Jamie Turrentine here. Jamie, what's up?
Hi, how are you guys?
How was your experience here at the game?
Oh, it was so much fun. It was such a competitive environment and so many amazing players out here. I mean, I definitely enjoyed myself.
And what also was your training process to get prepared for this combine?
Lots and lots of private training. So shout out to NorCal Football and Golden Boot. They definitely helped prepare me. And then just trying to get some work in with some of the girls that I know that were also here that played amazing. So
yeah, so excited to see what happens to you, and good luck with everything going forward.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you.
All right, thank you guys.
The final score here after Game 1, it was Team Macario 3, Team Lavelle 0, the first ever women's Path2Pro match here. Lots of women taking the next step in their professional careers. The future is female. We'll be right back with our second game after these messages and notes. Thank you so much.